The Taste of Joburg is coming up, and we decided to give you a sneak peek into what you can expect at this year's affair. Now today we're here with Chef Martinez of the Grazing Room to find out what exactly he'll be presenting at this year's Taste of Joburg.
Having worked amongst Michelin star masters such as Heston Blumenthal and Gordon Ramsay, there's dedication and vision deeply entwined in all that Chef Martinez Ferreira does.
So the dish we're going to be making today is a paella. What is the inspiration behind this dish?
Well, you know, the whole idea for me is not to waste anything in a restaurant. And the one thing we had was, you know, we always use a lot of mussels, a lot of prawns, langoustines, and all the shells would always be just thrown away. So we said, you know what, we're going to make a bisque out of it, take that bisque and make a beautiful paella/risotto style dish for the Grazing Room. And, you know, it ended up being one of our most popular dishes, and we are running a Taste of Joburg this year.
In the Grazing Room's kitchen, head chef Damien Pentelau demonstrates the recipe step by step. The main ingredients for this dish include fresh ginger and garlic cloves, as well as mussels, chorizo and chives to garnish.
The first step that we're going to do, I've got my pot on a low heat. We don't want it too high, otherwise the risotto is just going to stick. Then we're going to take the mussel stock, the butter, and you can grab the pre-cooked risotto over there for me.
That smells so good. So what is next?
The next step, we're going to add half of the chorizo and the mussels.
All right.
So the mussels, we're just going to add two there. Half of the chorizo, we're going to put in. And we're going to let that boil down for about 2 or 3 minutes. We're going to move on to just chopping up the chives, which we're going to add right at the end. Okay, so next we're going to add half the prawns and the bisque. 3 of the prawns I'm just going to chuck in.
Yep.
The other 3 we're going to cook under the salamander. Add some of the bisque. Okay, the reason we only add the prawns now is so that they don't overcook. Otherwise they go all floury at the end when you eat and creates not such a lack of texture. Okay, so next we're going to stick our prawns, the other half, and the rest of the chorizo underneath the salamander. Chorizo. A little bit of molten salt and some pepper on the prawns. You don't really need to season the chorizo because it's already been cured. A little bit of the olive oil. Okay, so that we're just going to pop under the salamander for about a minute or so while we finish off the risotto. Okay, so our next step is to finish the risotto off. So you can grab the parmesan and the herbs for me. I'll grab the butter and the concasse. Butter, the chopped coriander,
All right.
tomato concasse, parmesan you can grab over there. I'm going to add some of that in. Salt and pepper. Just a pinch of each. We don't want too much because the langoustine risotto is already nice and rich as it is. If you have a look here at the consistency that we're looking for, the risotto still comes back when we pull it through, but also holds its shape like it is going to on the plate. Okay, we're going to bring it over here. Our prawns and chorizo are already over there, and we're going to plate up.
For the complete shopping list, a link to the recipe and the chance to win double tickets to the Taste of Joburg, SMS the keyword TASTE to 33728. That's TASTE to 33728.
All right, so I guess all we've got to say is let's get tasting.
The Pick and Pay Taste of Joburg takes place from the 26th to the 29th of September. As the City of Gold's premier food festival, it brings together 12 of the city's top restaurants, so you may get a bite of their signature dishes.
So if you want to taste this little guy over here at the Taste of Joburg Festival, and of course you want to make this at home, you need to SMS the keyword TASTE, that's TASTE, to 33728, and we'll send you your Pick and Pay shopping list as well as the recipe. And on that note, while you're at it, you'll also be entered into the draw to win double tickets to this year's Taste of Joburg Festival. We'll see you there.
By partnering with the WWF, we found goodness in sustainable fishing practices. Pick and Pay, always there for you.